get picked up on YouTube now. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so it's going on YouTube. You better watch it. Might get putting Alex as your book club.
What time? How long do I sleep for?
So we have some games and
Sounds good to me. I've recharged.
Alright.
One of the days. Yeah, okay. Don't do that. He's the teacher. Yeah, he is the teacher. I guess he just figured it is 18th century literacy. One for each grade.
That's so different than Colorado. Well, I guess totally it's kind of the same. Their geography is completely different. I mean, unless you get more of that big city aesthetic.
Why is the state so dusty? They sat in the chairs and social distance while they played about their mask. Bumper.
Not this Tuesday. We don't have to see it. That's not.
Inside that camera, everything was a little bit brighter.
I bet you could wave your hand. Damn careful. You don't want to knock this out.
I'm too short.
Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. That was a joke. Thank you for trying to execute a joke.
Yes.
You can pretend to go use the restroom. Go out that way. Oh, okay. Those doors are even unlocked.
You should help us out, Adam.
Oh, wait, no, their restrooms back there. Okay, so have you ever need to
I just feel like family, maybe. So one of they call your name, you're gonna go out there and grab them like a yay. And then I'm gonna be like, I'll take that. Thank you very much. I'm the dad.
Finally, here we go.
Finally, God.
Tim, be quiet. Language, please.
If everybody can find their seats, please.
Oh, I thought I still had my headphones on. Immersive.
first time in a long time that it is really great to see everyone in person and not through a screen. It's been over a year at this point, and it's so good to actually have everyone in one location and to be able to celebrate this activity and what we do, and just to have everybody in one place. You know, this has been a year of so many firsts. Many we hope to never go through again, but a few that have made us stronger, more resilient, and able to look at our events and activity in a way like we never have before. Hopefully in a way that makes us take our weekends together less for granted and the skills we all learned more cherished and appreciated. Speaking of your newfound skills, today's awards are the culmination of the hard work, dedication, and innovation of each student, coach, and parent who sat through hours of preparation, Zoom, Google Meet, FaceTime coaching sessions, mic and video checks, hours of filming just right performances before turning them in, or the hour before for some of you filming them and turning them in right before they were due for the competition. After everything about our Mississippi competitions has looked vastly different through 2020 and 2021, this afternoon we crown our individual and team state champions. And before we begin, allow me the opportunity to thank all of the amazing coaches that helped me make these past 2 weekends possible. And you can help me thank them by using the one clap rule. Now, for those of you that are new and have never actually used the one clap rule before, it's the first time we can ever say that at state championships. What we're going to do is every time we name a new person, we give them a one clap, hence the name. And then for the winner of each category, we give them a round of applause. So let's practice as I thank our incredible tournament staff. Mrs. Rachel Clapper Davis from Madison Central. Mr. Micah Everson from Murrah High School. Mrs. Kelly Garner from Petal High School. Mrs. Sonia Harvey from Starkville High School. And Mrs. Jessica Wilkinson from Pascagoula High School. And Mr. Scott Walter from Hattiesburg High School. And I would also like to acknowledge your teammates and friends and family who are watching us via live stream. We do wish that everyone could be here together, but we are still maintaining social distancing that are required in our current world. It is our hope to have everyone back together in one place when our new season starts next fall. And actually, MHSAA has given us that approval, so it looks like come next season, we will be back together. Incidentally, the first tournament of the next season, you will be right back here at Oak Grove High School for the Warrior Invitational, so we hope to see you here. We also want to thank all the incredible members of our speech and debate community who judged our final rounds this year. From our incredibly versatile Mississippi coaches, to our Mississippi alumni and former state champions, to NSCA coaches from all across the United States, your help in making a unique year special is greatly appreciated by all, but especially by me. And finally, a big thank you to all of you, the students. This is a year where giving up and saying, I'll wait till next year, could have been the easy thing to do. In fact, many of your team members might have done exactly that, but you did not. You persevered, and that is why you are here today. Today is the day where we celebrate you, the speech and debate finalist of 2021. And with that, let's begin with awards. Let's begin with the 6 individuals who were presiding officers during the preliminary sessions of the 2021 State Congress. Now, while they come to the stage, I want to bring your attention to 2 things. There are 8 spots marked on the stage in neon green tape for you to stand so we can maintain safe social distancing on stage. When everyone in a group is positioned, you may take off your masks while on stage so everyone here and online can see your full smiling faces. When you leave the stage, we do ask that you put your face mask back on and have it on at all times while sitting in the house. Also, the coaches handing out the awards will not be shaking hands this year. We hope you will just accept our verbal congratulations. Now that these 6 are on stage, let me explain how we do things a bit differently at state championships than any of the rest of our tournament award ceremonies. During state championships, we ask that when you receive your trophy from one of our tournament staff, that you exit stage left, that's over on this side, so that when you get to the end, our state champion is left on stage by themselves or the team together, and they can have their moment in the spotlight. Normally, we would take the state championship photos at that point, but we are going to do all of the photos after the awards ceremony are over. Students and coaches will be called and allowed on stage. We'll be doing it in smaller groups. No parents will be allowed on stage. But parents, you can take pictures in the house, in the lobby, or outside in the beautiful weather that we have today. And I promise, if your child is a state champion, your coach will receive that picture, and we will make sure that you get your copy of it. So let's start with practicing this process. And if you are in the top 12 of Congress, you might want to go ahead and make your way to the holding area, which will be on the stage right ramp. And I realize that's a lot of you on stage, but you can help me by leaving and coming back, okay? All right. Serving our presiding officers in the preliminary sessions of 2021, and I still don't believe that they didn't plan this. And they know what I'm talking about. In session 1, from Chamber 1, Madison Central High School, Madison Biggerstaff. Chamber 2, from Madison Central High School, Neely Canole. And Chamber 3, from Madison Central High School, Miriam Milan. In session 2, Chamber 1, from Oak Grove High School, Davis Lennon. Chamber 2, from Oak Grove High School, Hans Zalazri. And Chamber 3, from Oak Grove High School, Susan High. They didn't follow the rules, did they? No. So what would have happened is every time I called their name, they would have left the stage. And then the next group would have come up, and the state champion would have been the last one on stage. Everybody's out of practice. We haven't done this in over a year. I'll forgive you once. Okay? So I'm going to actually ask you guys if you will go over to the side. And can I have people that were numbers 9 through 12 on the stage? If you were one of the non-advancing finalists in Congress. I kind of surprised you with this. I didn't tell you that we were giving you something, but we are. So, reaching non-advancing finalists in Congress from Madison Central High School, Christian Gines. From Madison Central High School, Miriam Milan. From Oak Grove High School, Ayan Kamal. And from Oak Grove High School, Alex Vera. This is not a shock. Okay, the 4 of you can exit. And can I have the 8 finalists in congressional debate to the stage? There are 8 spots and 8 of you. So we're going to try to do it this time. The presiding officer for the final round, stay, because you were also a finalist. You get 2 things. Okay? The presiding officer is Noah Amadon from Oxford High School. And this is where when you get your award, you exit stage left. Okay? In 8th place, from Oak Grove High School, Noah Williamson. We're going to retrain everybody. Like I said, we're out of practice. Okay? In 7th place, from Madison Central High School, Madison Biggerstaff. In 6th place, from Oak Grove High School, Susan High. In 5th place, from Madison Central High School, Neely Canole. In 4th place, from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. In 3rd place, from Madison Central School, Sarah Sheridan. In second place, from Oxford High School, Noah Emadan. And your 2021 state champion in congressional debate is Hans Lasry from Oak Grove High School. The storytelling finalists to the stage and the expository finalists in the holding area on the ramp on stage right. Storytelling to the stage, expository to the holding area. Now, for obvious reasons, you're probably going to notice that not in every event we're not going to have all of our finalists on stage. Some of them are watching on the live stream at home, and they will be finding out this information as well. We will get the trophies to anyone that was unable to be here with us for a various amount of different reasons. But let's begin with storytelling. In sixth place, from Petal High School, Cameron Hitson. In fifth place, from Madison Central High School, Aubrey Houston. In fourth place, from Petal High School, Jana Cummings. In third place, from Madison Central High School, Nina Galt. In second place, from Madison Central High School, Camille Coleman. And your state champion in storytelling, we hope you're watching on the live stream, Kennedy Carruth from Northwest Rankin High School. Expository to the stage, policy debate, quarters, semis, and finalists to the waiting area. In expository speaking, in sixth place, from Petal High School, Beau Chenault. In fifth place, from Oak Grove High School, Callan Joe. In fourth place, from Madison Central High School, Agochi Anyamali. In third place, from Oak Grove High School, Asia Anderson. In second place, from Madison Central High School, Sophia Alenkoff. And your 2021 state champion in declamation is Shreya Sinha from Madison Central High School. Debate, quarters, semis, and finalists come to the stage. Lincoln Douglas debate to the waiting area. And we figure that, partners, you can kind of stand closer, but you don't really need to since it looks like we only have 3 people on stage. So we hope there are a lot of people watching from home. They're going to dig through to find the right lines for the people on stage. In quarterfinals, from Murrah High School, Alexandria Williams and Annabelle Morgan. Also in quarterfinals, from Murrah High School, Taylor Moore and Tanita Buckley. In semifinals, from Oak Grove High School, Jonathan Bai and Tupan Kodakalapudi. And in semifinals, from St. Andrew's Episcopal School, Victoria Da Silva and Anna Gerbert. In second place, from St. Andrew's Episcopal School, Joy Dar and Pat Mullane. And your 2021 state champions in policy debate, Christian Gines and Thaddeus Flagg from Madison Central High School. Lincoln Douglas quarters, semis, and finalists to the stage. Public forum quarters, semis, and finalists to the holding area.
Okay, stop that.
In quarterfinals, from Oak Grove High School, Ryan Shee. In quarterfinals from Murrah High School, Parker Hansen. In quarterfinals from Madison Central High School, Miriam Milan. And in quarterfinals from Oxford High School, William Berry IV. That brings us to semifinals. From Oak Grove High School, Lena LaPierre. Also in semifinals, from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. Not to surprise anybody, but I'm pretty sure Madison Central is going to win this one. In second place, from Madison Central High School, Neely Cannell. Which means your 2021 state champion in Lincoln Douglas debate is Sarah Sheridan from Madison Central High School. Public forum to the stage.
Public forum to the stage.
You're going to have to share a spot, because it looks like there's more of you here. In quarterfinals, from Petal High School, Cameron Hitson and Gabby Garner. Also in quarterfinals from Oak Grove High School, Ian Choi and Callan Joe. In quarterfinals from Madison Central High School, Sarah LaRue and Yumna Shaheen. Also in quarterfinals from Madison Central High School, Jessica Elbert and Sophia Elinka. In semifinals, from Oak Grove High School, Hans Alazri and Alex Vera. And also in semifinals from Oak Grove High School, Ethan Choi and Vignesh Karthik. That brings us to a final round between Oak Grove High School and Oxford High School. In second place, from Oak Grove High School, Susam Height and Ayan Kamal. And your 2021 state champions in public forum debate, Fawaz Ahmad and Noah Almadan from Oxford High School. Now may I have a representative for the three following schools to the stage for the Best in Debate Awards. Madison Central High School, Oak Grove High School, Oxford High School. These students represent the three schools that had the top scores in the debate events at the 2021 state championship. In third place, Oxford High School. In second place, Oak Grove High School. And your 2021 Best in Debate school is Madison Central High School. Like MHSAA that supports us all year. But what makes us even more fortunate is that they are not the only ones. The National Speech and Debate Association is a huge part of each of our lives as we compete in this activity, and we are so fortunate to have someone lead us with that. It not only organizes our NSBA qualifying tournaments every year, but in the growing pains of understanding how to create online tournaments, I can will tell you there would not have been a single tournament in Mississippi this year if it had not been for this man. So it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the podium so he can deliver some district awards, our Magnolia District Chairperson, Mr. Micah Everson.
Thank you. Welcome, y'all. I think that Mr. Cole has said it well, that this has been an incredibly challenging year. For all of us, for all of you, you have a lot to be proud of. Everybody who's at home, everybody who's in this room, you have persevered through something that most of us could not imagine and continued doing this incredible activity that is so meaningful for your high school career and for the rest of your lives. So you all deserve a round of applause while I find the right page in my notes. For these awards. So I know it's hard for us coaches to make these switches all the time. So switch in your head to Magnolia District for just a second out of MHSAA. We had an incredible number of students compete at districts this year. It was the best we could have possibly hoped for in a year of a pandemic. We spread it up to 4 weekends this year so that we could do big questions, debate, Congress, and speech on a separate tournament. And we surely have a record number of students going to nationals. Over 60 students from Mississippi will be from more than 15 schools will be representing Mississippi at the online national tournament this year. I'm not going to go through all of those 60 students. The awards have been posted. I'm gradually trickling the awards throughout the state, but we do want to recognize our sweepstakes awards winners, as well as a couple of special awards for individuals. So in sweeps, we just have a plaque for the first place in each category. So when I get, well, let's do the one clap rule for third and second place, and when I get to first place, if a student from that school will come forward to receive the plaque. So third through second, we'll do one clap, and then first place, a student from the schools. We're going to do Congress sweeps first. So in Congress sweeps, in third place was St. Andrew's Episcopal School. In second place, Madison Central High School. And in first place, Oak Grove High School. Our speech sweeps awards. In third place, Laurel Christian School. In second place, Madison Central High School. And in first place, Oak Grove High School. In debate sweeps, our third place school was Madison Central High School. Second place, Oak Grove High School. First place, and they already have their award, St. Andrew's Episcopal School. Our overall sweeps, if you've already done the math in your head, or double check the earlier posting. Third place, St. Andrew's Episcopal School. Second place, Madison Central High School. And in first place, Oak Grove High School. We also have what is called the Leading Chapter Award. Every year, the top chapter in our state in accumulated members and degrees receives the Leading Chapter Award. Then its accumulated total returns to zero and it begins a new record. Each school must wait at least 5 years before being eligible for the award again. Unlike other awards, which focus on success at one tournament series, this award really shows off the accomplishments of a team over the course of many tournaments and multiple years. The Leading Chapter Award, and it's also kind of delayed in handing out because we haven't actually finished this season yet, which will not wrap up until NSDA Nationals. So the Leading Chapter Award for 2020 goes to Laurel Christian School. individual awards. We have Students of the Year and Coaches of the Year. And this year, we are really excited that we are handing out the District Alumni Achievement of the Year Award. And that alumni is a former student of Ms. Boyd, so I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about it.
Thank you. Hunter Chancellor was in the very first class that I had at Laurel Christian School 13 years ago. He told me later that the principal bribed him and several of the others to take my class because they didn't understand what speech and debate was. Then, as he was at Emory that year, he confessed that to me and said, "I'm here for the duration." And in fact, he was. He went to nationals every year, went to NSBA, NCFL nationals, and did very well. But then he graduated and went to NYU. This is a major accomplishment from a school the size of Laurel Christian School. He went with the idea of becoming a doctor. He quickly realized that his meager science education he had received was all taught the first day, or retaught the first day he was in classes of 400 at NYU. So he began to look for a different path, and he remembered how much he loved speech and debate and theater. So he applied and was accepted to the theater program at NYU, and thus began his course. He was very interested in the production end, the backstage, not the front stage, but the backstage. He majored in media culture and communication, and he graduated with a degree in that, and then a minor in dramatic literature and American Sign Language. He stayed in New York. He began to intern at different places, fighting his way in. In January of last year, and eventually got to be have a position as an executive assistant at Disney Theatrical. But last year, Hunter was promoted to the manager of production for Disney Theater. Now, I don't know if you understand what that significance means, but it means that Hunter has achieved a goal that most of us could only dream about, and especially with Disney of all places. This fall, he is traveling to Scotland and to Germany, where they are putting together a new presentation of Beauty and the Beast and having a world tour of Frozen 2. I asked Hunter to send me his resume and told him what I was going to do, and he was very humbled. He absolutely is one of the most humble human beings you'll ever meet, and does everything and anything for my students, and he would do anything for any of you. He loves this activity, and he showcases it every day, and I think he serves as an example of what you yourself can do.
And it's good to be reminded that, especially for our seniors, while we're coming up to an important end, these skills that you have been honing are going to continue to pay off, whether you work for Disney or anywhere in the future. We have 3 more awards. I know most of these are not present, but I want to talk a little bit about our District Student of the Year, our District New Coach of the Year, and our District Coach of the Year. This year, we know has been challenging, and I think all 3 of these awards really reflect individuals who have risen to the challenges that have been presented to us this year, and really risen to that occasion, and just been great examples for all of us. So our District Student of the Year is from Oxford High School, Anna King. Most of you know Dr. Barbara Lowe, the Oxford coach, and as part of COVID, she took a slightly earlier retirement than she was hoping to, and so Dr. Lowe did not return to Oxford High School this year. Anna King, as a senior this year, has stepped up incredibly, working with the team, doing a lot of the administrative functions of the team, mentoring District New Coach of the Year award similarly goes to someone who jumped in under the circumstances of the pandemic and really adapted and learned quickly and got her team going. So at Ridgeland High School, we also had a coaching transition. And Mrs. Leah O'Gwen took on the reins of coaching speech and debate in her first year of teaching high school in a pandemic, in her first year of experiencing anything to do with high school speech and debate. And so when the other coaches get together to talk about these awards, we knew right away that Mrs. Leah O'Gwen was going to be our district new coach of the year. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause. The first time I met Mrs. O'Gwen was on a Zoom call, fittingly enough, and I still haven't met her in person. But it was when we were trying to get ready for the Stennis tournament, the first tournament of our year, and it was the first time that we had hosted an online tournament in Mississippi. And so it was also her first tournament ever signing the students up for. And I could answer some of her questions, but she kept asking questions, and a lot of them I said, yeah, that's a really good question. That's something we're going to need to figure out. And she persevered with that. She learned all of the ropes of debate, the incredible complexity of just getting students signed up and to tournaments, even when it's not in person. And she has taken her novice students all the way up to being NCFL national qualifiers and NSDA national qualifiers. So we think that's fantastic, and that we hope that as new coach of the year, she's going to stick around and be a returning coach when we get back to in-person. All right, finally, the last award for districts, and then we'll hand it back off and finish MHSAA, is the Magnolia District Coach of the Year, and thankfully she is here. Our Magnolia District Coach of the Year is Ms. Rachel Clapper from Madison Central High School. And while I've said that all of these awards have a lot to do with the challenges we faced this year, and that's true, obviously Rachel Clapper has earned this award through years and years of hard work coaching, and her team, you all's success is clearly evidence of that. But even more so, behind the scenes, Mrs. Clapper has been working tirelessly, and I will call her the hardest working coach in Mississippi, and I think I'll win that debate if anyone wants to argue with me about that. Behind the scenes, learning the ropes of how tournaments work, and then in this year, figuring out tab room, figuring out all of the intricacies of running an online tournament. I cannot tell you how many hours I've spent on Zoom with Clapper this year, messing with the settings in tab room, trying to interpret the cryptic messages that are deep within that program, and it has been exhausting, but we have done it, and we've come to the end of our season, and it would not have happened without Ms. Clapper's leadership. We are so proud to call her our District Coach of the Year, and I'm confident that she's going to do very well in this national competition this summer for National NSTA Coach of the Year. Please give Ms. Rachel Clapper one more hand. Okay, and I'm going to hand it back off to Mr. Cole to wrap up the MHSAA awards.
Okay, can I get the declamation finalists to the stage and the informative speaking finalists to the holding area? Declamation to the stage, informative speaking to the holding area. In 6th place, from Madison Central High School, Kane Biggerstaff. In 5th place, from Madison Central High School, Sneha Baruru. In 4th place, from Madison Central High School, Morgan Douglas. In 3rd place, from Germantown High School, Aubrey Ruthersby. In 2nd place, from Germantown High School, Isabel White. And your 2021 state champion in declamation is Shreya Sinha from Madison Central High School. you have automatically qualified to next year's state championship by being in finals this year. So there's a little extra for you that you can remember, and they will have it on file before next season even gets started. Okay, informative speaking. In 6th place, from Madison Central High School, Christian Guines. In 5th place, from Oak Grove High School, Christopher Fan. In 4th place, from Oak Grove High School, Ion Kamal. In 3rd place, from Madison Central High School, Miriam Malen. In 2nd place, from Madison Central High School, Neely Canol. And your state champion in informative speaking is Julia Van Lake from Madison Central High School. Impromptu speaking to the stage, original oratory to the holding area. In 6th place, from Oak Grove High School, Susan High. In 5th place, from Oak Grove High School, Alex Vera. In 4th place, from Madison Central High School, Miriam Milan. In 3rd place, from Oak Grove High School, Jude Ross. In 2nd place, from Oak Grove High School, Hans Alazri. And your state champion in impromptu speaking is Neely Canol from Madison Central High School. Original oratory to the stage, extemporaneous speaking to the holding area. In 6th place, from Madison Central High School, Rebecca Liu. In 5th place, from Oak Grove High School, Bowie Lee. In 4th place, from Oak Grove High School, Christopher Fan. In 3rd place, from MSMS, Vineet Vonga. In 2nd place, from Madison Central High School, Sarah Sheridan. And your state champion in original oratory is Madison Biggerstaff from Madison Central High School. Extemporaneous speaking to the stage, duet acting to the holding area. It is really funny watching the tape. In 6th place, from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. In 5th place, from Madison Central High School, Miriam Milan. In 4th place, from Oxford High School, Fikr Bayan. In 3rd place, from Oak Grove High School, Jude Ross. In 2nd place, from MSMS Vineet Vonga. And your 2021 state champion in extemporaneous speaking is Hans Alazri from Oak Grove High School. Duet acting to the stage, prose interpretation to the holding area. In 5th place, from Madison Central High School, Thaddeus Flagg and Christian Guines. In 4th place, from Oak Grove High School, Lena LaPierre and Zon Wynn. In 3rd place, from Purvis High School, Catherine Ladner and Kelby Wingo. In 2nd place, from Oak Grove High School, Christopher Hutchins and Brandon Lucas. Neither your mother or I am surprised. And your 2021 state champions in duet acting are Reagan Marceller and Daniel Moreno from Perlis High School. Prose interpretation to the stage, dramatic interpretation to the wings. I'm holding here, whatever I can say. We have a whole crew this time. In sixth place, from Oak Grove High School, Bowie Lee. In fifth place, from Madison Central High School, Almia Valentine. In fourth place, from Oak Grove High School, Abby Farah. In third place, from Oak Grove High School, Callie Ignatius. In second place, from Madison Central High School, Yasmin Ware. And your 2021 state champion in prose interpretation is Logan Groom from Hattiesburg High School. Dramatic interpret to the stage, poetry interpretation to the holding area. We'll wait just a second to get something dramatic that can make the whole circle back. In sixth place, from Madison Central High School, Avery Smith. In fifth place, from Oak Grove High School, Callie Ignatius. In fourth place, from Oak Grove High School, Jude Ross. In third place, from Oak Grove High School, Alex Yang. In second place, from Oak Grove High School, Haley Little. And your state champion in dramatic interpretation is Yasmin Ware from Madison Central High School. Poetry interpretation to the stage, humorous interpretation to the holding area. In sixth place, from Madison Central High School, Alicia Williams. In fifth place, from Germantown High School, Amari Cooper. In fourth place, from Oak Grove High School, Haley Little. In third place, from Oak Grove High School, Abby Farah. In second place, from Madison Central High School, Almia Valentine. And I'm sure watching from home, your state champion in poetry interpretation is Lamonte Trevelyan from Northwest Rankin High School. Humorous interpretation to the stage. Program oral interpretation to the holding area. In sixth place, from Sacred Heart Catholic School, Jake Nurkic. In fifth place, from Madison Central High School, Patricia Bethay. In fourth place, from Madison Central High School, Madison Biggerstaff. In third place, from Petal High School, Presley McLemore. In second place, from Oak Grove High School, Callie Ignatius. And your state champion in humorous interpretation is Valley Lee from Oak Grove High School. Oral interpretation to the stage, duo interpretation to the holding area.
Goodbye, Kim. See you.
In sixth place, from Germantown High School, Emily Knight. In fifth place, from Petal High School, Alicia Moore. In fourth place, from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. In third place, from Oak Grove High School, Alex Yang. In second place, from Oak Grove High School, Abby Farah. And your state champion in program oral interpretation is Haley Little from Oak Grove High School. Zero interpretation to the stage. In sixth place, from Oak Grove High School, Callie Ignatius and Noah Williamson. In fifth place, from Purvis High School, Rebecca Puckett and Daniel Moreno. In fourth place, from Madison Central High School, Patricia Bethea and Jason Tu. In third place, from Purvis High School, Catherine Ladner and Reagan Marcel. In second place, from Oak Grove High School, Zon Wynn and Alex Yang. And your state champions in dual interpretation, Jude Ross and Haley Little from Oak Grove High School. May I have a representative from the following three schools for the Best in Speech Awards? Madison Central High School, Oak Grove High School, Purvis High School. In third place, Purvis High School. In second place, Madison Central High School. And your 2021 Best in Speech, Oak Grove High School. Now, as many of you know, and some of you don't, that's fine, this is my last day as state coordinator after 6 years. So I am happy to introduce to you the person who is taking my place in about 20 minutes and starting her time as state coordinator, Ms. Rachel Clapper Davis from Madison Central.
It was to announce the MHSAA Educator Speech Theater Educator of the Year for the state of Mississippi. We're also taking this time to honor Mr. Cole leaving because he is the NFHS Speech and Debate Educator of the Year for the state of Mississippi. And we wanted to thank him. All of you should stand up, give a round of applause to Mr. Cole. The past 6 years did not happen without
I was told I had 2 minutes. So if I can get 30 seconds and a fist, that's fine. I'll need a grace period to say everything I want to say about Shane Cole. I promise I won't use the grace period. Shane Cole has been successful at every part of his career as a speech and debate coach. Most of you do not know that he served as our district chairperson. And as district chair, he was recognized by the president of the National Forensic League as the top chair in the nation. That is quite a distinguishing award to receive from the president of the National Forensic League. And as soon as the fanfare was over, he was informed he would become state coordinator. And he has done an exceptional job. You know, when you're the leading official in the state, you have to step away from your team because you have to be the individual that makes every decision for the greater good. And Coach Cole did exactly that. But his team never faltered. You look at the history books, you'll see the great success of Oak Grove High School. But we all know that it was because he was a great teacher first. You can't step away from your team and your team have the success of Oak Grove unless you've built strong student leaders, which he did. If you don't have parents to step in the gap, which he had, and administrative support, which I hope he will always have. He has been exemplary on every level. And although he will be recognized in August by Mississippi High School Activities Association and all of the coaches across the state, I wanted to take this opportunity for those of you that are here, particularly students, to recognize him because we would not have had a state tournament. And he would not be here today had it not been for his constant lobby of Mississippi high schools on your behalf. We are all indebted to Shane Cole for his work. And let's just give him one more round of applause before we announce our state champions today. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I was not expecting that. It has definitely been a long time. I mentioned it to the coaches in my farewell email to them yesterday, which I really thought was going to be the end. That the last time I was just the coach of Oak Grove High School's team was 2008. So it's going to be good to just coach again. But this is not about me. This is about you. So will the following 6 competitors come to the stage for the Top Performer State Championship? From Oak Grove High School, Hans Lazari. From Madison Central High School, Christian Gines. From Madison Central High School, Neely Knoll. From Oak Grove High School, Haley Little. From Madison Central High School, Sarah Sheridan. And from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. These are your 6 top performers of 2020-2021. And I have to say that while one of you is going to be named the state champion in this category, the fact that the 6 of you have accomplished everything that you have during this insane year that we have all just endured, we are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. So let's get to the awards. In 6th place, from Madison Central High School, Christian Guns. In 5th place, from Madison Central High School, Jason Tu. In 4th place, from Oak Grove High School, Haley Little. In 3rd place, from Madison Central High School, Sarah Sherman. In 2nd place, from Madison Central High School, Neely Canal. And your 2021 state champion, top performer from Oak Grove High School, Tom Salazar. And now we are down to the team state championship. May I have representatives from the following schools to announce the 2021 team state championship? Madison Central High School, Oak Grove High School, Oxford High School. You can clap for all of them while they're coming. In 3rd place, with 19 points, Oxford High School. You know, this year's been really crazy. Lots of weird things have happened. And why should our state championship be any different? Because something has happened that has never happened before. Because Madison Central scored 101 points. Oak Grove High School scored 101 points as well. So we have a tie. So performing for the tiebreaker right now, these on stage will perform an improv duo entitled Debate. Go. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not. It might be worth the entertainment of all of us to actually see. But MHSAA always thinks ahead, and by MHSAA I mean Mr. Waldrop when he was coordinator. And there have been tiebreakers in the book for probably a decade now that have never been used, but we're using them for the first time. The tiebreaker for the state championship is that it is decided by the school who has won the most individual state championships. So this year's 2021 MHSAA team state champions are Madison Central High School. If you will indulge me just for 1 second left, there is a way that I have closed the state championship every year during my tenure, and I would like that to be the last thing that I do before I hand over the microphone, and Ms. Clapper takes care of doing the pictures on stage, which will be right after this. We're going to start with Oxford because they have the farthest way to go, and then we'll work our way back. And you're last, sorry, but you're here already, so we're the last ones to go home. Okay? So if you'll indulge me one final moment, can I have all the seniors in the room stand up, please? Former First Lady Barbara Bush was once quoted as saying, "Never lose sight of the fact that the most important yardstick of your success will be how you treat other people, your family, friends, co-workers, and even the strangers you meet along the way. While your time here with our organization is over, and while you may not have gotten the senior year that you wanted, please remember that the skills you've learned, the connections you've gained, and the maturity that you've earned will follow you into the real world. That you act as your very own beacons of hope, demonstrating to the world that the greatest common denominator, the greatest equalizer, and the greatest neutralizer that we have in this world is communication. Use your skills to make the world a better place. Your parents, your coaches, and your teammates have done everything they can for you at this point in your lives. What happens next is up to you. As I look into each of your eyes and say that I ask you to make the promise to the people in this room that have invested time and energy into your lives, I ask you to make the promise that you will continue to grow and be the very best that you can be. Go make a difference. I believe in you. We all believe in you. In fact, to quote the most overquoted author in speech and debate, will you succeed? Yes, yes you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you're going to move mountains. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, for one last time, and I really get to mean one last time, this time, I get the honor of saying, get on your way. Underclassmen, give your seniors a round of applause. And now, the official passing of the torch.
All right, thank you, everybody. We need the state champions from each individual event, as well as the top performer, the top school in debate, and the top school in speech, as well as the top 3 sweepstakes winners to please remain. Everyone else, you're free to go. Thank you for making this year as special as it was. It did not look the way we planned, and I hope that we have fulfilled some of the things that you wanted to achieve, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the fall. Thank you. Oh, and your ballots will be on tap when I get home to my computer in Madison. So, thank you.